Cortex is the productivity stack. This is the stack you want to take for total mental energy, total mental dominance, total motivation, verbal fluency, focus, and the drive to get work done. Get the Cortex Nootropics stack at livecortex.com. Feel what it feels like to fire on all cylinders.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan. Thanks so much for being with me. Thanks for watching. We're going to talk about trying to reverse the 1 or 2 or 3 day depression-esque state after you consume alcohol. It's a real thing. And I think you just have to look at what that, solving problems like this are just a matter of looking at what's happening, what the neurochemistry is, what receptors are being, fussed with, and how you can try to fix that balance. So I think this is something that happens to a lot of folks, and they don't realize it. They consume alcohol regularly or somewhat regularly, a couple times a week, and then so they've got 2 or 3 days out of the week, like the ensuing days, where they feel depressed and particularly they feel not happy about things they should be happy about, right? They're just not able to get excitement about stuff that otherwise they would be happy about. So I want to say that happens to me too. It's funny because like a biohacking buddy of mine, like who we share like all the new strategies with, we've been like doing this since like, when Dave Asprey first came on the scene. We were like, what's the latest Dave Asprey thing? We talking about it. And he like years ago, he was like, dude, I'm going to stop drinking, period, like for good. And I'm like, wow, man, that's a big commitment. Why? And he's like, I just can't stand the depression after I drink, for a day or two. I just feel like, no, I can't be happy about anything. And that's what happens. It happens to me. I think it happens to a lot of other people. That's why I limit alcohol, in large part. And so I'm going to get to what you can do about it, looking at the neurochemistry of it, what I do about it, and how I think that can help folks. Let's do a minute of product pro. Number 1, the Cortex stack, powerful pre-made stack. By the way, everything until Tuesday EST time, midnight, is $8 off the Cortex Labs website. You can save $8 off of anything. Just use the coupon code 8 at checkout. That's the Cortex stack, powerful turn the lights on stack. If you want to put your brain in one gear, and that's the go gear, and feel what it feels like to truly fire on all cylinders, get a bottle of Cortex. You will email me and say, dude, this stuff rocks. We wrote 4 digital guides that give you stacks that turn brain performance on. We've got one called the New Pep Pro Stack List, high-level memory and HD vision and processing new pep stacks. One called the Racetam God Guide. I mean, these are elite-level memory and laser-focused Racetam stacks. One called the Nootropic stacks for the business professional, 100 modafinil, uridine, oxiracetam, phenylpiracetam, alcar, and theacrine stacks. Very powerful for productivity particularly, and then Smarter, Better, Faster, which is a digital guide for new people to nootropics. Get that guide, Smarter, Better, Faster, if you're new. $8 off everything, coupon code 8 at livecortex.com. Oh, lastly, we've got a consulting service, Nootropics Consulting. It's 40 minutes with me over Skype call, 15 additional email correspondences. Okay, so where do we start? Let's just start by saying this with alcohol. Ethanol binds to GABA A receptors in a very strong way, and it really amplifies the signal of GABA in your brain. And so those receptors are just like getting blasted with what it thinks is GABA. It just sort of mimics GABA. And so as a result, when you take the alcohol out, you withdraw the alcohol, right? You get a withdrawal. You get a GABA withdrawal. And so that is primarily, I think, why people get into this weird state of depression after consuming alcohol. The other thing is that because GABA doesn't work all that well in the subsequent day, because it's used to being blasted and those receptors are sort of modified a little bit in response to that, glutamate tends to basically overburden the brain, and you don't have GABA. One of the things that GABA does is inhibit glutamate to a certain extent. Glutamate is a very excitatory, energy-like neurotransmitter. And so when you've got the inhibition of GABA, it can't calm you down, keep you cool. It's not really even working right because you just blast it with a bunch of ethanol and then stopped. But then you got glutamate in like excess levels. It adds to the whole process of being stressed, feeling crappy, and not being able to be happy. Okay, so that's sort of baseline thing. There's probably some modulations in serotonin. I actually haven't researched it, but we're going to talk about one way to approach the serotonin as a part of this fix. I've got 2 strategies to fix that work for me, because this happens to me, absolutely. That's why I don't drink a whole lot. I mean, even at 3/4 of a bottle of wine or something I'll drink, and the next day I'll definitely feel like disconnected to things, not happy about stuff I'm normally happy about, and it's just like, all right, not that I'm not happy about stuff, it's that my brain is literally running into a malfunction around doing happiness around these things. And so The answer for me is the first strategy, which is a non-nootropic strategy, and then the second strategy, which is a nootropic strategy. The first strategy is to work out, so either a run or weightlifting, and preferably both. Particularly in the morning for the run, and then later on I'll do some cardio like shadow boxing and then lifting weights. And then it's to meditate as many times as I can in 5 to 10 minute increments throughout the day. 4 or 5 seems to be a good sweet spot where I can I think I'm starting to produce GABA again. I think I'm getting the brain to stop this over functioning of glutamate and starting to jumpstart GABA. I think that's what's happening, but I know that it works. Okay, so that's one thing. The other strategy is to take L-theanine in 500 to 1,000 milligram quantities and a probiotic that produces serotonin, that through its various processes will produce serotonin. There's only one that I know of on the market that really does it well, and it's called Prescript Assist, and that's because it has native spore-forming bacteria that have been demonstrated to go and produce 5-HTP, which produces serotonin. So adding brain serotonin to the mix is going to help you get out of that funk, period. So that's one way to do it. The L-theanine dose is another way to do both increasing brain serotonin and increasing brain GABA. One of the things that it does in a study called the neuropharmacology of L-theanine, a possible neuroprotective and cognitive enhancing agent, as it says that animal neurochemistry suggests that L-theanine increases brain serotonin, dopamine, GABA levels, and then it says it has micromolar affinities for AMP kainate and NMDA receptors, okay? But the particularly important point is it increases GABA levels, okay? So that's what you want to do. 500 to 1,000 milligrams of L-theanine so that you can start producing GABA again, right? And so that's going to come in there and produce GABA and kind of get those receptors to say, oh, there's actual GABA here. Now we can start to feel better again. It's probably going to balance that excess glutamate out, which is going to be significantly important. And then, if you take a probiotic, and particularly something that has spore-forming native bacteria like Prescript Assist, then you're going to be directly influencing the production of 5-HTP, which is going to directly be a cause for producing serotonin, which the combination of all these things is really the fastest way to cure that problem. Now, if you're a chronic alcohol consumption person, you consume alcohol a lot, one day of any of this stuff is not going to help. You have to stop drinking so much, okay? Like you want me to give you a strategy where you can keep drinking? I'm not. Stop drinking so much, okay? And then, and if you're so you got to figure that out and apply. I would say if you want to long-term fix this, you probably got to apply these strategies every day for a while, so you can start to reverse some of this, down regulation or whatever's happening to GABA receptors from chronic alcohol consumption. But in the short term, L-theanine for sure in 500 to 1,000 milligram quantities. A spore-forming bacteria that has native species in it that can produce 5-HTP and therefore serotonin is necessary. And if you can't do any of that or don't want to do any of that or don't have the supplements in front of you somehow, then at least 4 or 5 sets of 5 to 10 minute increments of meditation, as well as 1 to 2 workouts in the ensuing day after consuming alcohol is going to jumpstart that process so you can start to feel better. Hope that has been helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, coupon code 8. I got to say it because at the end of Tuesday EST midnight, it's over. Coupon code 8 saves you $8 off of anything at the Cortex Labs website. Go there now. Get Cortex. Get some great stuff. You don't have a whole lot of time. Links are in the description below. Talk to you next time.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Ballo here. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. If you got hungover, I hope you're taking some B vitamins and drinking some water and drinking some salt. Hey, give me some salt. Look, I got a special as per usual on the weekends. We're always running specials on the weekends. So for those of you that have been thinking about getting our products, I can save you $8 off of everything on the website. So go to livecortex.com. The first thing I think is pretty significant for folks is something we just launched called the Nootropics Stack for the Business Professional Digital Guide. This thing breaks down everything: high-level modafinil stacks, high-level uridine monophosphate stacks, high-level oxiracetam stacks, high-level phenylpiracetam stacks, high-level Alcar stacks, high-level theacrine stacks, and high-level aniracetam stacks. Basically, these are for business productivity. All the stacks contain a bunch of things: piracetam, tyrosine, centrophenoxine, nupep, fasiracetam, caffeine, vinpocetine, triacetyluridine, and more. This is an elite-level nootropics digital guide. It's digital, so you can download it for anything you got: PDF, iPhone, iPad, Kindle, and that's what you do. You select what you want to read it on, add it to the cart, and you are off.
The next thing I want to mention is this thing called the Nootropics Starter Pack. This has been a huge hit for us because it basically combines a bottle of Cortex, our powerful flagship nootropic compound, with the Smarter, Better, Faster digital nootropics instructional guide. Smarter, Better, Faster is perfect for folks that are new to nootropics. I mean, this is truly where you start. It gives you everything: how to take racetams, how to cycle, what are the different choline sources, who takes nootropics, how to use phenibut, theanine, ashwagandha, a full breakdown of new peps and different stacks with it. And you get that and Cortex. That's a digital guide, and then Cortex will ship to you right away. You'll have it within a few days. Now, if you're just into getting Cortex and you just want to try our flagship stack, or you've tried Cortex before, look, we can save you $8 off of the powerful Cortex nootropic stack. That's our verbal fluency, motivation, productive drive, working memory, focus capacity, cognitive endurance, social skills, speed of mental processing, and mental acuity nootropic stack. I mean, just to give you an idea, real serious people that need real serious productivity, those are the kind of folks that take Cortex. So it's $34.99, but if you enter the coupon code 8, which we're going to get to in just a second, that saves you $8. Takes Cortex down to $26.99, which is pretty cheap for Cortex. Now, look, this coupon code applies for everything. So you could get the new Pep Pro Stack list and just check out with the new Pep Pro Stack list. Normally $28. This will take it down to $20. This is a significantly powerful digital guide that gives you a bunch of oral, nasal, and sublingual new Pep stacks. I mean, these are high-level, elite-level cognitive processing stacks that really turn the lights on. And then if you wanted to grab the Racetam God Guide, for those of you who haven't downloaded that digital guide yet, that thing is powerful. It breaks down aniracetam, oxiracetam, phenylpiracetam, nephiracetam, pramiracetam, fasiracetam, coliracetam. Powerful nootropic stacks. These are high-level working memory, high-level motivation, high-level speed of processing, high-level brain functionality racetam stacks. I mean, these are elite-level stacks used by some of the most advanced nootropics users on the planet. We put together stacks that are exceptionally powerful and turn on brain performance. So I'm going to show you quick here how to get the coupon. You just enter the coupon code at your cart. Just enter 8. It's as simple as that, and applying the coupon, and you'll see what it does. We get 4 products in the cart here, so that takes 32 off. So there's 4 products. It takes $8 off per product. So if you can get as many products as you want, and the coupon code 8 applies to all of them. Or you could do this. What we're doing here, we're just going to take everything out of here and then just get one product. Like, just say you're going to get the Nootropics Act for the Business Professional digital guide. Update the cart. You already entered the coupon code, so it's still there. So it saves you $8, and you can just snag something for $20. That takes that guide particularly, which is, man, that thing's got powerful stacks in it, down to $20 even, and you're done. Okay, so that's all. Go to livecortex.com, snag some good nootropic stuff. Enter the coupon code 8, and that'll save you some money. Thanks so much for being with me. This is going to last until Tuesday, okay? So I want to give folks time that watch this video and maybe didn't have time to get to the livecortex.com website to buy some stuff. So Tuesday midnight, we'll shut it off EST time, okay? Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday this will run to. But get this stuff today. You're watching the video now, so just make it happen. All the links for everything is in the description below, and you're better off just going to livecortex.com and then just sort of searching what you want to, finding what you want to buy nootropics wise from there. My suggestions are probably, if you're new, get the Nootropic Starter Pack. If you are really interested in getting some powerful nootropic stacks that are really haven't been divulged anywhere on the web and are for the type of productivity that CEOs need to run their businesses, like 18 hours a day, get the Nootropic Stacks for the Business Professional guide. If you want a bunch of new pep stacks that are highly effective and time tested and work with a lot of folks, get the new Pep Pro Stack list. If you want a bunch of Racetam stacks, get Racetam God Guide. And if you just want to snag a bottle of the mighty Emperor Cortex Nootropic Stack, just get some Cortex, save $8. You're on your way. Thanks so much for listening. Hope everybody has the great rest of your weekend. And again, remember, this thing ends Tuesday at midnight EST time. Okay, coupon code 8 saves you $8 off of everything. Rock on. Talk to you later.